This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, Jimmy. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Thanks for Watching episode 65. Big number. Holy moly. Okay, hey, I'm DJ.
Hey, DJ, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Yay, doing just great.
All right. Speaking right 10 feet away from me.
Hi. I'm like 9 feet now. Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy. And then speaking to us miles and miles forever away.
Oh, forever away or Joe?
Forever away. That's you.
Forever away.
That's me, Beth.
Yay. Okay, and then just miles. Just
That's
a few
me.
miles.
Just Joe.
Yay, just Joe. Hey, have y'all had a good movie week, by the way? Anybody?
I saw a whole movie.
I didn't see anything.
Saw a whole movie.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Whole one.
Wow.
But it was one you guys already saw. Wah, wah.
Oh, well, I look forward to hearing what that was.
I saw a whole movie as well
Yeah?
in the theater, and I saw a whole movie or two streaming.
Sweet.
Oh.
It was a good time.
And I'm sure people watched Just Joe.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
Hopefully,
I wasn't.
somebody's watching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully somebody watched.
I mean, I watched a couple movies today, but nothing new.
That's nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I can't wait to find out what those are.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, yeah, we can get into that.
Yeah, were they all streaming?
Nope, they were actual physical media.
Wow.
Yeah, we popped
They're-
in Rogue One, and then
Oh,
we were gonna go to A New Hope, but Crackhead Blue was like, I can't decide if I want to watch A New Hope or Phantom Menace, and I go, well, Phantom Menace is the worst one, so let's get that one out of the way. So there you go.
oh no.
Like your style on that.
And then I said, wake me up when it's about 15 minutes from the end.
Wake me up when the Duel of the Fates starts.
Yeah, when that starts, then I'm in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
And I'll watch the pod racing scene because I like the sound design, especially on that part,
Okay.
on that whole sequence.
I see what
So
you're
there's a
saying.
redeeming quality.
Yeah, for the
I
pod
like-
racing, not the whole movie.
Oh,
Got it.
jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, among all those things, we're going to talk about Aladdin. We're going to talk about Brightburn and Booksmart.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have some box office numbers, some streaming, because y'all did some streaming. We'll have a new challenge for you. Few movies coming out next week that I'm looking forward to talk about. Future films, and we have a new topic for you at the end of this show. So, I know, we haven't even discussed it. I just pretty much said, this is what we're going to talk about.
That's how it works. Deal with it.
This is it. Deal
That's
it.
right. But we do have some entertainment news.
Okay.
The one of the news things is there's a new cast member of Thanks for Watching. Yeah, it doesn't indicate it in the opening of the show or anything because
Just yet.
not just yet.
So soon.
But it will be soon as I finish the artwork and all that stuff. But just so you know,
I like how you
one
do
of
that.
our new, thank you, our new cast member will be Just Joe.
Hey,
thank
Joe,
you.
newest cast member.
Hey, old
Yay.
cast members.
Ouch.
It's
Well,
That's it.
We're the
No
the
new
vintage
cast member.
models.
dang it. Fired
Yeah.
already. First day on the job.
Cast
it's like-
memberhood rescinded.
right. It's like you've done this before, so there's like nothing new happening.
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
same old, just Joe. What? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got it.
Which makes you the only cast member right now with a nickname,
That's weird.
isn't it?
I'm not sure I like that.
Because
So
we never
how about
started
we
out
just
like
call
that.
him Joe.
I can just be Joe now, yeah.
I think that's fine. I'm good with
Either
this.
way, I know who you're talking about.
Right. Most people do at this point. Cool. So, awesome. Welcome to the cast.
Thank
Yes,
you, guys.
welcome.
Yay. There will be cake.
I'll try to see. I'll try to watch more movies. I promise.
Yay. I love it.
I mean,
So, Beth said she will too.
yeah, she says it all
Beth-
the time.
But Beth's extremely busy, so she has an out.
Yes, absolutely. She is IMD Beth. So, in other news,
Yes.
did you hear HBO has ordered at least one prequel to Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also 4 more that are in the works that they're like really tight-lipped about that may or may not happen.
Oh, what? HBO is tight-lipped about stuff? No.
I know.
So, as a Game of Thrones fan,
Yeah.
I really don't even care. Is that weird?
No, I don't think that's weird at all.
It's like I think they should just. Okay, it's done. Like, let's just new IP. Like,
Oh,
I
friend,
know we.
It's never gonna be done.
I know, but I know we clamored for like, man, an Arya spinoff. That's like, I would rather see an Arya spinoff than a prequel. Just
I
saying.
agree with that. But like, think about it. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, I don't want just let it go and stuff." But look how long James Bond has been going.
Yeah, but look at Harry Potter. Holy moly!
James Bond's been going longer than Harry Potter.
All right, so if
yeah.
it was like Mad King prequel stuff, like to see his rise and fall, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
It depends on how far back they go.
Yeah.
They're going quite a ways, and then they don't even know if it's like one of the Lancasters' daughters that it's going to be about.
The who?
Lannisters. Lannisters. Oh, jeez.
The Lancaster's daughters.
Oh, gosh.
We could probably just end the show right now because Joe, welcome to the show.
Yep, there it is.
You've completed the whole Jedi.
You have
training.
completed your training.
Yeah.
Like, now you've messed with DJ and his disability.
Oh,
And it's
boy.
not because we don't love DJ.
No, I
because
know.
we do.
It comes from
but
a good
also, who DJ? Who is it?
Yeah, who's that?
I don't even know where that name comes from. The Lannisters.
Yeah,
From early on, one of their ancestors.
yeah, they're family with River Versace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Burt
So-
Lancaster, first of his name.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's where it is.
Sounds good. I want to see that.
Oh my god. That made my day. Thank you, Joe. Burt Lancaster, first of his name.
Oh, dear.
Drinker of martinis.
Yep.
Did
Wearer of
anybody... Oh, dear.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to segue now. It's
Well,
just
what's
gone.
next on the list? Once again, in a continuing theme, I am not looking at the show notes.
Oh, good. Well, hey, did anybody see the new trailer, Maleficent, Mistress
Yes.
of Evil?
I saw a
Yes,
trailer
and
for
yeah.
it.
Wow. Did they, skimpy up her dress or what?
I
Did you
didn't
see that?
notice.
Oh, my gosh. It went from covering her whole body to now, it's just barely, hands covering it.
Really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. It's.
You weren't looking for it, Beth. That's
Sorry, I
Well,
guess I
I-
wasn't looking for the TDs.
I wasn't looking for it either. I just thought, wow, that's insane. But anyway, other than that, looks like a fun show, doesn't
Other
it?
than, the nakedity, it looks like an enjoyable romp in Fantasyland.
Yeah, and Dark Fate indicates that she's going to be an evil queen no matter what, right?
Well,
Shoot. I just used. I'm sorry.
That's a Terminator
Mistress
title,
of
I think.
Evil. Yes. Terminator title.
oh, Deej, you are on a
like-
roll
It's
today.
like, are they doing a Terminator Maleficent crossover? That's
We are
man.
now. Can you imagine?
pretty weird.
Oh yes, it just
okay. So I see what you're saying, but it's not as bad as you're saying. You're so
no.
dramatic,
I mean,
DJ.
maybe it's too dramatic.
Yes, he
You're
is.
right.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, but
She's got a keyhole over her abs. Calm your tits.
Literally.
Oh my gosh! Anybody see the Terminator Dark Fate?
I did see that trailer.
I also saw that trailer.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty good.
I'm
Guess
happy
we'll
about
see.
it. Yeah.
I mean, we've been burnt before.
Yes. True that. And then speaking of trailers, they also did a teaser trailer for Stranger Things season 3. So July 4th.
Yep.
Looks like to release that.
Season 2 came
Oh, there's
out for
another?
the Halloweens.
There's another trailer for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
I
is
only
that
saw
another
the
one?
first one? I only think I saw the first one.
Okay.
I believe so.
I only saw the one that was in my inbox on YouTube.
Recently?
Yes.
So that must
really
be a brand new one.
It's the 4 little old ladies who are like, "Oh my gosh, the lifeguard's coming," and they spruce up.
Oh, yeah,
spruce
okay, I
up
did see that. I did see that.
Yeah, that was
They
funny.
Spruce up.
Spruce up. So I'm having speaking issues as usual.
No,
Really?
I like the. I think
What?
spruce is a good word.
So, hey Joe, plug something.
So guys, every week I stream on Twitch. Twitch is a platform where you can watch gamers play games, interact with them, help them out, do whatever you want. Other people do creative stuff on there. They play music. They'll do arts and crafts. They will paint something. It's pretty awesome. So what I do is I play games 3 nights a week. Right now I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Tuesdays.
Ooh.
I'm playing Mech Warrior Online on Wednesdays.
Ooh.
And I'm working my way through Dying Light, which is a horror game that DJ will not watch on Thursdays.
Sounds really cool.
If you want to find me there, you can go to www.twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. That's a mouthful.
Here is a question for you.
Hit me.
Can you watch past streams?
You can watch past broadcasts. Yes, you can.
Sick! I might actually get to see one then.
Oh,
Yeah, they're there. Yeah.
Cool!
Yeah.
Here
Yeah,
I come,
it's-
insomnia viewing.
yeah.
I think
She's
my
like-
channel has 25 past broadcasts stored.
Nice.
Other bigger streamers who are actually partnered with the platform, I think they can store quite a few. So it just keeps my most recent 25. And you will encounter, sometimes I'll have song requests on so viewers can put songs in and listen to them.
Cool.
Those will get muted on playback because of, what's the word I'm looking for? Licensing.
Copyright
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's okay.
there'll be sections of the video that are muted. So
Do you say the name of it?
no, it figures it out.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
but like, do you say the name of it? And
No.
Then I can be
No.
like, oh, hey, I need to insert song here to get
Does it-
the full.
Does it have the chat?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's background noise for the most part.
Oh,
Is,
gotcha.
is the chat recorded as well?
The chat will play back as well.
Okay,
That's
so it's in the
really cool.
playback of the chat. You'll be able to
Yeah,
see
you'll
it.
you'll see the link come up. What got selected, like what
Okay.
got song requested,
Cool.
Yeah.
but it's not a fundamental part to the stream unless I'm focusing on the song for that moment or like, hey, let's watch this video together or something
Right.
like that.
Okay.
Now, does it mute your voice too, or just
it
the
mutes
song?
it mutes all the audio for the stream.
Oh, bummer.
So the I'll tell you what the exact message is that it says when you try to view it. So we'll go back to my
Oh, there's
channel.
Okay.
Go to
It says, please excuse this copyrighted material in the background. We don't want you to hear it because we can't monetize it at the moment.
Exactly.
It says audio portions for this video have been muted as it appears to contain copyrighted content owned or controlled by a third party.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's that. But
Well,
again,
that ought to
it
be
doesn't-
interesting.
It doesn't completely kill the viewing experience. It's a little inconvenient.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
end of days.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, cat.
Kitty. All right.
Okay. Well, so y'all, if you want to get a hold of our podcast, there are ways to do that, and you can go to our webpage at www.tfwmovies.com. And I was looking for us the other day, and I realized if you typed in "thanks for watching," we don't really come up. We're like hard to find. But if you look up "thanks for watching" podcast.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. We're all over the place.
What I'll do is I'll put a link also on my Twitch page. I'll put a link to the podcast page as well in there.
Oh, sweet.
That's the real reason we made you a real cast member.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
you'll
your
get
advertising skills.
You'll get 5 more pairs of eyes looking at you. But...
Yeah. Yay. Well, hey, they can listen to every episode on that website. So
Sounds good.
It's all available right there. And then if you're listening, you can also write down this phone number. Ready, set, go. 512-podcast.
Write it down. Ready, set, go. Now I'm going to start saying it.
Yeah. 512-763-2278 is the phone number that people use to send us info. Like, what's your favorite movie that has a leg missing on one of its cast members? Stuff like that. When we ask questions like that, you could text us that data, so we know what's going on with our listeners. That data.
Data.
Yeah, and then we're all over the media, socials medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus. I can tell you that's our least amount of traffic.
Google Plus?
Yeah,
I am shocked.
I know.
What?
Who would have
I've
thought?
invested millions in Google Plus.
Why does all of our advertising money just go astray when we throw it at Google Plus?
I know. We
They
just gotta
lied to
stop.
me. Post.commerce.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
But
Google
hey,
Plus.
when you go to the top of our webpage, www.tfwmovies.com, at the very top, you'll see a link. It's called patreon.com/TFWmovies. There we have our fan sponsors, which is really cool, like Crackhead Blue or Abby Courier. We gotta get Coda Abs, maybe it's a good nickname for her. Anyway, great sponsors. We're really grateful. It helps pay for our storage and our web page and all that fun stuff. So
Yeah,
we're
all
really
that
grateful
good
for all
stuff.
that. Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Thanks,
Keeps us
guys.
good. Yeah, gals. They're both gals.
Sorry.
Thanks, gals. No, that's okay.
Wow,
They get it.
I didn't.
Thanks, Charles.
So
I
and
had no idea that I was actually being so sexist. Excuse me.
who knew? Nobody knows really.
Yeah, get it
When they
together,
do it.
bro.
But hey, so we will have a third sponsor as soon as I get a hold of my mom's credit card. So
Mary, forced sponsor.
God. Hey, by the way, you just sponsored my show for life.
Mary.
forever.
Poor woman.
You'll only have to pick up another 8 shifts
Yeah.
a week.
So yay. Anyway, I'll let you know when that happens. We call her AA Mary from the past show, but she kind of likes the nickname, so it'll probably stick.
Oh my god. Mary.
Well,
It's not because that. It's because she says, hey.
Hey.
There you go.
No, I
Hey.
know. But it's like we have these very nice, lovely, wonderful women with these nicknames. It's just like, hey, she's a crackhead. Hey, Mary.
To be fair, Crackhead Blue picked her name.
I know.
She did.
I know she did. But no.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine here. We're all fine.
oh, yes.
Nothing to see.
I mean, it could have been Butterfly Blue, but I don't know if she'd like that.
No,
Social butterfly? Never mind.
no, see, I didn't actually hear what you said because your
Yeah,
internet
it broke
cut
up.
out.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
So
yeah,
it just
yeah.
sounded like you said it could have been butter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes,
Butter.
butter blue.
Butter Blue. Butter Blue. Oh, boy. That could be a title of the show. It's just Butter Blue. No. Not yet.
We'll see.
Well, why don't we go into our theme for the day, for the week, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So last week we decided on Will Smith movies.
Butter.
Yes. So, well, our favorite Will Smith movies. Crackhead Blue, are you ready for hers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you mean butter blue?
Butter Blue. Yeah. Pursuit of Happiness.
That's a good one.
Yes. Men in Black.
Of course.
I Am Legend.
Oh.
Independence Day.
Yep.
And 6 Degrees of Separation.
See, you guys were talking about how he never does the serious movies. Serious movies.
Yeah. Pretty serious.
Dude, he's done some real serious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Super serious.
Yep.
He's a good guy. I like.
Wild Wild West was really serious.
Oh, so serious.
There was a lot of head chopping off.
There was.
And like
Holy moly.
weird just goo coming out of ear. Yeah.
Yep. And stuff.
Yarp.
Go. Okay, Teacher J.M. Strauss. Are you ready for his?
Yeah.
Okay, and I said it was okay, but he put down Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That counts.
Dude,
you
you have to.
Totally counts.
You have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
technically, you do. Technically,
No, you don't.
on film, technically media, Will Smith. If he wants to put it on his list, you can put it on his list.
You don't have to put it.
You do have to. Joe. This is something you're going to have to learn now that you're a cast member. You do.
The only reason you have to is because it's on his list. And
Exactly.
I mean,
That's his personal choice.
Okay.
why fight it?
He added Aladdin.
Cool. He liked it.
Just came out. He liked it. He gave it I think he gave it a 10 out of 10. I think that's what he gave it. Yeah.
Nice.
Men in Black movies. So
all of
them.
The
The
franchise.
franchise.
Franchise. Hitch.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
No.
No.
One is
It's-
Hitch. The other is Hancock.
Hancock.
Totally
Yes.
different movies.
Yeah.
No, I'm making fun of DJ because he put Hitchcock.
God.
I did put Hitchcock,
It
didn't
was
I?
a biopic where Will Smith played Alfred Hitchcock, and
That's
I mean,
yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah,
That
that's
movie
the
with all the
one.
birds.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes. And then Concessions.
It says concussions here.
Which
Oh, it is Concussion.
actually the name of the movie.
It did say concussions. Jeez.
It is Concussion.
DJ.
I don't
DJ
even
has
know
a
where that
concussion.
even came from.
What would
I
they
have
do
no
with
idea.
you?
I don't even know. You know what? Somebody could take over the rest of the list because I'm pretty much done.
How about you, Beth? What are your favorite Will Smith?
Do we have other lists?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got Jimmy. We got mine. We've got.
Well, I mean, like other fan lists.
I don't see it.
No, that's it on the fans.
Oh, okay.
That's it on the fans. Teacher J.M. Strauss tends to end the fan list every week.
Okay.
And Crackhead Blue is our, what is it?
Our leadoff man?
Our leadoff
Yeah.
person? Yeah.
Our leadoff lady.
She's our first at bat.
Yeah, first at bat, and then, yeah, and then
Jam
J.M.
Strauss
Strauss,
is the cleanup
the caboose.
hitter? Okay.
Yeah.
We ended it fast and hard today.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, exactly.
So what are yours, Just Joe?
So mine, I'm gonna go with Pursuit of Happiness also
Great movie.
because that I don't know, you buy into his character, you believe it, and
For real.
you struggle and triumph with him. So I really
Yeah.
like that movie a
That was
lot.
a good one.
That's the one where he does the Rubik's Cube in a matter of seconds, right? Yeah, I love that one.
Independence Day, because that movie is one of the best movies ever made.
Thank
Quote
you,
me
Joe.
on that. Quote me on that. I'll fight anybody about it. And
No, it really is.
I will stand as your second.
I love that
should be on
movie.
my list.
so good. And I Am Legend, because I love that story.
Oh,
I have nitpicks about the movie itself, but not Will Smith. And honorable mention. I already forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me.
Yeah, just shout it out like I always do.
Yeah. I had a fourth one. I was like, oh, maybe I should mention that. Maybe not. And then, Bright, that Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Did
good.
you see
I
that
really liked it.
They've announced a
yeah.
second one?
Yeah. I really liked that movie.
It was
because
good.
it's a lot like this nerdy stuff that I like. Is it called Shadowrun? It's a lot like Shadowrun. If you know anything about that, it's basically they took the world of Shadowrun and made it a movie. We could talk about that at length at another time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked Bright as well.
Yeah, Bright
Me
was a good
free.
one.
That's on
It's
my
good,
list.
honorable. That's an honorable.
Yeah,
What about
that's
you,
my honor.
DJ?
All right, about DJ. Here we go. I really like Wild Wild West. Hancock, not Hitchcock.
Right.
iRobot. I really liked
Oh,
iRobot.
yeah.
Yeah. Bad Boys.
Which one?
Wow.
Which
so
one?
much slow motion running.
Both. I like 1 and 2.
There's
I have a
three, isn't
confession.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Bad Boys movie.
Oh, you should
Oh.
watch the
there?
first
Me
one.
neither.
My
the
friend
first
really
one's
wants
the
me to
best.
go watch the third one with him because he knows I like campy, dumb movies like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can sit through 2 Martin Lawrence movies to get to that third one. I'm not a
Yo-
fan. Not a fan.
Watch the first one and think of it more as a Robin Williams. I mean,
A Will Smith movie.
thank you.
Did you say Robin Williams?
Yeah, he just slipped the genie.
I did.
Yeah,
Wow.
he did. He absolutely
Wow.
slipped a genie.
Oh wow! Let's not flip the genie anymore, okay? I'll
did
try
it.
not to. I know. But I did like Aladdin, by the way. That was really
Okay, good.
That should be on my list as well.
I heard tell that it was really good.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
it
gonna
really
try to
was.
go watch it tonight, but I'm here.
Oh well, when you're done here, go watch it tonight.
No, I gotta
It's-
watch Chernobyl when I'm done here tonight.
All right.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
Mm. You still have quite a few on your list, DJ.
I know.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah,
do
sorry,
you
guys.
get medals?
Cheese metal?
yeah, I
DJ
heard that.
might. He's slipping names and
I'm
stuff.
Yeah,
flipping
really.
genies. Okay, I Am Legend, which I have to watch through my fingers because it's super scary, but I really like that one. And then, kind of like, he's not really in it, but Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, is soundtrack. He's in it that way, which I really like that film anyway.
It's a stretch, man.
All the Men in Black films,
Okay.
every last one of them. And then Independence Day, because it's on everybody else's list, and why is it not on mine? So
well,
it's on
if
there
it's
now.
not one of your favorites, it doesn't need to
Yeah,
be on your list.
it's
It
gotta-
just
yeah.
Oh,
happens
no.
to be one of the best movies ever.
It's
Never made.
on my. It is one of my favorites. So I mean, So it belongs. It
Got it.
belongs. Jimmy.
Suicide Squad.
Ah, yeah, he's good in that.
I like Suicide Squad. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Suicide Squad, but
But that doesn't matter. If you like it, it's on your
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
That's
You
cool.
like
it. It's your list.
Yep.
6 Degrees of Separation.
Serious.
Legend of Bagger Vance.
Oh, golf movie.
I liked
Yeah.
that movie. Yeah.
That was good. Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
And Enemy of the State.
Oh, Enemy of the State.
That is a good one.
That was classic.
That one is classic.
That is a movie that I can absolutely see as being a gym movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it
I can
is.
just see you watching it going, huh.
I bet he does. I bet.
Yep.
That's a very,
I
very
knew he was gonna do it.
flattering impression of it.
Just laughing.
Ugh.
All right, Beth, what do you got for us?
Obviously, the good ones. So, like the Men in Black. I thought Hitch was really funny. That whole scene where he's got the allergies and he's got the crazy face.
Yeah.
Being that I've had a crazy face from allergies, I feel sympathy for him on
Felt
that
connection.
one. Yeah.
I need. Can I have a selfie of that? By the way.
No.
Okay.
No, friend. Not ever.
Sorry. Sorry, I derailed.
It's okay.
Well,
iRobot is a really good movie. Ali, I thought was really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've vacillated on Ollie.
yeah. I haven't seen it.
It's really good. Did I already say the Men in Black?
Yes.
You did?
Okay.
You did.
Independence Day, definitely, because it is one of the best movies ever. It's just
What?
anytime it's on, I'll watch it.
Why do you qualify it as one? I'm not disputing. I just want to.
What makes it one of the best movies ever to me?
Yeah, for you.
It has everything. It's funny. It's sad. It's heartwarming. It's got aliens. You blow shit up.
Yeah.
There's it's just great. There's nothing about it that really makes me go, I don't think I'll watch this again. It's been how many years since it came out in 96, so...
Drunk Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
Right?
You can't really go wrong with Independence Day. If you're putting something on,
No.
like you're cleaning your house or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're flipping channels and you see Independence Day, it's like, oh, well, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because you can watch it
got-
anytime.
One of the best quotes ever after punching an alien.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome
Man,
to
it's
Earth.
It's so great.
Or I could have been in a barbecue!
Yeah, he's all mad.
He's mad at it, dragging your heavy ass
I'm
through
gonna
the
get
burning
another plane.
desert.
I'm gonna line up all your friends next to you.
Yep.
So good.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That part was really cool.
And then also the Jeff Goldblum is so good in that. He's
Him and his
Isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and his dad together.
So
like that.
golden.
Those two characters are so funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. So
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you
sure
for
there's
bringing
some more.
a
but
remembrance back for me.
You're welcome.
I
Let's
think
all
I
take
will
a
watch
moment.
that. I think I'll watch that next time I'm writing a motion for summary judgment or something dry
Yes.
like
Put that in the background.
I guarantee you'll feel better.
Absolutely.
I'll probably win the motion too.
Yeah, because you'll have that super stirring presidential speech. Today is our Independence Day. Go, Bill Pullman.
I mean, what's not to love? It's a classic love story about aliens and a planet. I mean,
Yes.
There you go.
Definitely.
It's
Plus,
like
I'll write lines from it in there.
it's like
Your Honor, when we line up the plaintiff and all of his friends,
there you go. Right next to him.
with his
End it with,
dreadlocks
"Welcome
hanging
to
out
court."
the back of my parachute.
yeah.
So
Yes.
yes,
ah,
there you
good
go.
Lord.
All right. Is that how you're rounding it off, or you have one more?
Oh, I'm sure there's more. I like Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith's pretty cool. All right.
I haven't seen Aladdin. I hear it's good. I liked
It'll
the
be on
first
your
one.
list. It'll be on your list for sure.
It will be. I know it will be. Absolutely.
And you know me and Robin Williams. That was on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't ever think that anybody could take his place or come
Yeah.
close to filling the shoes.
Yeah.
And that's why I was worried about it, because everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
I went in cautiously optimistic.
Who better than Will Smith to do
Yeah.
this?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go on into to stuff we're putting in our eyes, shall we?
Open them and put
Sure.
them in.
Let's do it. All right. First off, we've got Brightburn. Brightburn, it's your classic love story about a kid who likes to kill people.
Oh, that old gem.
That old gem, and he kills people. He's very evil, and it's a horror film. And
Oh, were you
James-
not expecting that?
no,
Were
it
you
was not.
surprised by that outcome, DJ?
I was very surprised.
Were you
I was like,
not watching the
he-
trailer?
I did watch the trailers, but it didn't show the graphic stuff that it showed
Okay,
in
so I didn't even see the trailer. I saw the poster and went, oh.
the... yeah.
So-
no, I was fooled. It's very graphic, I like James Gunn, and I thought, hey, it's going to be another
Not everything's
great...
Guardians of the Galaxy, brother.
Apparently not. So, yeah, I don't want to spoil it for all you, but if you like horror film and you like Superman turned bad, this is going to be great for you.
Now I want to
This
see
is-
this.
Yeah, it's I had that nervous laughter that I have every once in a while.
He's bad Superman.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's actually a story, a alternate comic of Superman where he is evil. I can't remember the name of the arc right now. Shoot. Great story.
It's not
guy.
Brightburn?
No, I'm actually talking about Superman himself. Like, they wrote comics where he was evil.
Wait a minute,
wow.
DJ.
Okay, yeah. About the evil Superman.
Is James Gunn actually part of this, or are you talking about screenwriter Brian Gunn?
That's his brother.
Okay.
Is it Ultraman?
Are you asking me that, Jimmy?
Yeah.
No, there's an actual arc, a story,
Okay,
it's like a 6-part comic where Superman. What if Superman wasn't here to help us, and he was actually an evil guy?
Oh, yeah. I remember that back in the day. Like, what if he was not here for good?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if he wasn't here for good? We just found out.
Yeah.
And,
they just kind of brought it to life.
And when
the more I read
when you
about
get
this, the more I want to see it.
Okay, you know what? A hormonal teenager that has superpowers.
Well,
Don't
Superman
piss
was
them
a
off.
hormonal teenager once.
Yeah, but not with powers. Not superpowers. It's not with what you could do with a laser beam eye.
Superman
didn't
have his powers when he was a teenager?
He did.
He did, but they were out of control and went off super quick.
Yeah, but this kid, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say any more. I liked it. It was I don't know how to rate it. I really don't.
It was a scary movie.
It was a scary movie, and I don't know how to rate a scary
So what
movie.
was the
There you go.
plot? Because you never even got to that.
Hormonal teenager goes rampage.
Okay.
The film
That-
has
you
been
don't-
likened to a horror version of puberty from the parents' point of view, in the vein of Stephen King's Carrie. I want to see this so bad now.
See?
I
There
am
it is.
for it.
What was your favorite scene?
Favorite scene?
Oh, gory and explicit, even by standards of an R rating.
Oh my gosh, it's
Sign me
insane.
up.
It's insane. I don't have a favorite scene, but the scene that made me go, ugh, is a scene that happens in the restaurant with a waitress, server,
That's
cashier
probably
lady.
in the preview, so I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you don't see what
You don't see
what
the
we
resolution of her, but you see something that happens to her, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
It's before all that happens to her, and
Okay.
oh my gosh, it's just from a making a movie point of view. That scene was pretty cool, like the way they made it from that lady's point of view and the lens that they used and everything. I was just like, pretty cool. So that's probably my favorite scene. Ugh. Kinda.
Nice. So what's your takeaway?
Don't piss off Superman. Really, there's no other way.
Don't pull on Superman's cape. Just
No.
like the song says.
That's right, exactly. I don't even know how Batman could survive fighting him, because that's not happening.
Well, I mean, he
I'm
said
sorry.
his mom's name.
Yeah, it's
Right?
the magic word,
The magic
safe word.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Safe word. That's the only thing, because
Yep.
Superman is Superman, and there's no. So I was appalled when. Off topic. I'm sorry, it's off topic, but Superman cannot have his back broken. It's not possible. I hate that idea. I hate that concept. But I didn't read that comic, so I don't know how it happened. But I was like, no, you can't be breaking Superman's back. Sorry. But I understand kryptonite and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm done with Brightburn, unless you have any other questions.
Well, how about Booksmart? Why don't we talk about you saw Booksmart?
Oh, Booksmart. Oh my gosh.
He feels safer with this.
Yes, I do feel safer with this. The funny thing is, in this film, which I thought was really graphic, it wasn't too graphic. It was more of a.
Oh, ow.
What is that? Ow.
Oh, sorry. I'm watching the Brightburn trailer with the waitress with the glass in her eye.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Oh gosh.
So what's
Give
the
DJ
plot?
flashbacks.
What's the plot of Booksmart?
Okay, Booksmart, we got these two nice gals who just went their whole life trying to do everything by the book, get their grades up, go to college, get into the best college, but they focused only on the books and didn't party and thought all those other kids are just idiots because they're partying and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden the main gal finds out they got into these parties, or they partied and got into their same colleges. What the hell?
So they're super solid multitaskers.
Basically. And so the gals, the two straight gals are like, well, that being done, we are in our last day of high school. We need to say we partied. So we need to go to one of these parties, or go to a party, and show that we are fun and super smart.
Ah.
And so it becomes one of those nights where they're chasing the party, and they end up at two other parties before they get to the party that they want to go, which ends up getting the police called on them, and it's just like a really big to-do. And yeah, it's
Okay.
crazy.
So
that's pretty much the plot. It was funny.
It's the night of the party movie.
Yeah, it's the night of the party. Yeah, and like I said, it was funny. It wasn't totally graphic. It was more like wordy graphic. So they said
They talk about things graphically.
Yeah. So and then they've got a guy wearing only a overalls, and so you could see the nipples, whatever.
Oh.
I think there's even one breast, so it's not really like that kind of a thing.
It's fine.
So yeah, it's fine. It really is. One of the funniest things is the kid that was in the overalls. Mm-hmm. He eats a ghost pepper.
Oh, so he's tits out and sweating.
Yeah, and so he's like, the first thing he grabs is the alcohol, which is not the right thing, and then he grabs the milk, and this is the party the girls want to go to, and so they're just sitting there looking on their phones going, we need to get to this party. Nobody's telling us where it's at, and this is what's happening there. And
so
they're
they're
like,
seeing it on like social media, all the crazy shenanigans going on.
Exactly.
I know if I looked at my phone and there was like a tits out overalls super ghost pepper guy, I'd be like, where's that party at?
Exactly. So that's that was the film. Audience was amazing. I think I'd say about 90% of the audience was over 65.
Oh.
Wow.
Like when I saw
know.
the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, that was the audience. I was really shocked to see that. So
you were laughing a bunch and having a good time?
They were. They loved it. They were laughing just as much as Penny and I were laughing.
Good.
So it was cute. It was cute. This 80-year-old lady was sitting next to me. She's like, "Oh, can I pet your dog?"
Yeah.
It's like she's got her hand over petting her puppy, and yeah. I mean, I don't know what it looked like from the other audience point of view, but in a movie like that, I just thought maybe this wasn't the right idea. Oh boy. But anyway,
lady, that's
Miko slept through the whole film. Oh. What was that, Joe?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep going. Anyway, but actually that's it. That's pretty much it. Can I just say Brightburn, I have to give it an 8. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was crazy and just especially the eye scene, the glass in the eye, but
that's
and then
rough.
Yeah. This one I give it a 7. It made me laugh though. It was really good in that respect. I really like some of the actors, not necessarily the lead actors, but some of the supporting cast. I think I was really impressed with. So,
okay. Well, I always liked Elizabeth Banks. So,
yeah. So anyway, she is. So, any other questions for me before we move on?
No.
All right. Let's go into Aladdin. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we all know the plot of this one. Pretty much the same. Everything.
Classic love story
It's a classic.
between a bad guy and all the power in the universe.
Yeah.
Or also a classic love story between a guy and his genie. Or also a classic love story between a guy and a princess who he met in the market.
Oh,
So
Also
many
a
love stories.
story between
lot of love angles
a
Multi-layered.
girl and her large cat.
yes.
That's right, kitty.
It was a pretty kitty, that's for sure. But yeah, it was excellent. Excellent rendition of Aladdin, I think.
Cool.
I just really felt like watching a Disney parade while I was watching that one. It was just
That's
like that.
fun.
Yeah,
It's the way
it was
around a show.
right. This would go into my favorite Will Smith movie. This would go into my favorite vivid color film
Oh.
because the colors were amazing. I mean,
That they were.
it was like they took the cartoon and kept the colors in the cartoon, but made it live action. Like they did, it was good. It was like they said, "Here, let's move this lens over that, and we can see what it looks like with real people." That's all they did, is move a lens. They didn't do anything else than that. And well, they did change the script a smidge. There were 2 new songs.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, and
They were okay.
yeah, they weren't bad. They weren't bad. I really liked how Will Smith sang some of the songs that they did. Like I was like, oh, that's what he says. Or I was like, oh, they slowed it down a little bit, but they still made it their own. I mean, you could still see the genie with his puppet strings making him dance and stuff. I mean,
Okay.
I want to see this again. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Good job on Disney. They did a great job with this one, and I hear that it's taken over box office crazy.
I heard that
It's
it did
beaten
well in
some
the box
records.
office, too.
So breaking records, we like that.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Better
but
than
it's
Dumbo.
What Jimmy? What do you think? What's your take on this whole thing?
It was good.
It was better than Dumbo.
I didn't watch Dumbo.
That's
Oh, okay.
I didn't have the urge to watch Dumbo. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. Aladdin, as I indicated earlier, I was a little reticent to go see it because Robin Williams is the genie. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know whether to feel cheated or not,
Right.
but
Right.
I definitely would watch it again.
Okay.
Robin Williams sat up in his grave and gave 2 thumbs up on this
I bet.
performance.
Nice.
I bet.
He probably
Dead
would. He was a
serious.
nice guy.
And Will Smith,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, Will
Also a
Smith
nice
was
guy, purportedly.
awesome. He
Yeah.
was amazing. The actor that played Aladdin,
Oh
I
yeah.
really liked him.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
He was very, very good.
He did
He
it
was
justice.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Now, there isn't much about that film that I can, honestly, say, wow. Even Jafar was
Yeah.
right on. The only, I don't know, kind of irritating part was Iago.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really? The birdie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, it was like, okay, I got to get used to them.
He wasn't.
Because it wasn't Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. It wasn't. He wasn't loud and obnoxious. He was just way more subtle.
Yeah,
Like-
That's
Yeah.
he was
odd
like
that,
passive aggressive.
Yeah.
I called it out early that people wouldn't like it because it wasn't Robin Williams, and they would be comparing in the genie to Robin Williams all the time. But really, it's Iago. That is
Yeah.
getting compared.
It really
That's
is the
not
Gilbert
something I would have
Gottfried.
seen coming.
Well, because Will Smith kind of made it his own in a way, right?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in some of the songs, I mean, you could hear it in his voice. Along with some of the lyrics of the song, it was different, but it was the same song.
It was. You know what it was? It was Fresh Prince of Bel Air
Yeah.
in places,
Yeah,
and it was Will Smith when he put out his rap albums.
yeah. It
With
mixed
DJ
between
Jazzy Jeff.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. So mixed between that, Wild Wild West and MIB probably mix of all 3 of those, but add in some Will Smith being Robin Williams.
Okay.
Because
It
he
was
even
cool.
threw his voice a little bit that was like an homage to Robin Williams. They could hear it. It was cool. It was really
so
cool.
the genie affects you feel that they pulled it off. Like, it didn't seem off or odd at all.
Or
Like,
weird.
Not at all.
How about
Okay.
this?
Not at all.
At first glance, I didn't feel it was off at all.
Okay.
I mean, Penny said she noticed some of special effects that she was like, no. So she would have brought hers down to a 9 as like being a score, and
Okay.
she's
Oh,
like,
okay.
90% of it was great.
Okay.
10% was meh. So I know that's what she says, but
Okay.
I mean, overall though, excellent.
I think that was our first Penny review.
Right? Huh? Yeah. Interesting.
No, I felt like they nailed it. They brought life to it.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know.
Okay.
There was a lot of really killer parkour in there too.
Okay.
Yeah, it really was. I was like,
Just
what Aladdin was doing in the town, it was like, whoa. You couldn't see the strings on him other than the dance moves.
Oh, okay.
right. No, it was good.
Yeah, really good.
I would definitely see it a second, third, probably
Yeah.
fourth time.
Wow.
I hate to feel like I'm just handing these out, but this is a 10 to me as well. It really
Okay.
is. I mean, it had the story, which is we already knew, which they altered a little bit, and then beautiful colors. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I loved the magic carpet.
Yes.
And I think really the character that silently stole the show was Abu.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
that was really well played. My only, like I said, the only thing is Iago on that.
I see that.
Yeah, I give it a 10.
Yeah.
Cool.
cool.
Wow, 2
Two
10s.
10s. A Jimmy 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
a
know.
Jimmy 10.
Yeah.
For a Disney film, usually
I
I
know.
like
That's
to.
saying something.
Yeah, usually I'm not. Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Cool. All
well,
right.
cool.
Any other questions for us?
Can we say cool
Uh,
again?
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. It was a Technicolor.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yep. Okay, cool. Well, hey. Why don't we
Beth,
move
the
on?
answer was yes, they
Yes,
can say
the
cool
answer
again.
is, well, we all said it several times.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, dear. Well, last week, hey, do you remember what the show was last week? Or the
Challenge.
the challenge.
I can't. but I
Crackhead
know
Blue got
I
it
knew what it
almost
was.
immediately. It was Ghost.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Get
She was
off
quick
my
with that.
train.
She was quick with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
was,
she
like,
was amazingly
speedy.
quick with that.
That's the fastest I think she's ever answered one.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been. So, all right, here we go.
Okay.
We're gonna do the new challenge. Okay, gotta make it loud. Hold on, it's not loud enough. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Make it so you guys can hear it.
Hello, I'm a nocturnal placental flying mammal, a member of the family of Pterodidai, or Pterodidni. If you can't tell, I'm a bat! Yes, I am! And they used to call me Batty. Batty Coda. Nice to meet you. Bonjour.
And where are you from?
I just blew in from a biology lab. I'm back and I'm flapping free. Let me tell you a story, and it's all about...
There you go.
I know what it is.
Ha! I figured you'd know what it was. But
I
anyway,
feel like
if
I
you know,
should know, but it's not. It's not
Do you want me
hidden.
to tell you in the chat?
probably do.
Sure.
Well, if you want to. But anyway, if you know what it is, send us a text message at 512 podcast, and we will be able to put you on the show. At least say, hey, this is who it is. They got it. Yeah. All right, what's you streaming right now, Beth?
Tarzan.
Oh, Tarzan.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent.
The animated
version?
one.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Because
Very
I really
good.
enjoy it. I mean, there's the whole Phil Collins thing, which everybody went bananas for, but I just think it's a very pretty movie. I would actually put this on my Vivid Colors movie list that I totally forgot to do.
Oh, yeah, that would be Vivid Colors, wouldn't
And
it?
yeah, and I really like it. It's nice, and Tarzan is very attractive for an animated person. So, hey, I mean, whatever.
Hey, do your thing.
They know how to draw.
Good drawing,
I'm not bad.
Disney.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
No, he's drawn pretty well. Anyway, yeah. Also, I finished The Fall on Netflix.
How many
Ooh.
episodes is that?
I couldn't tell you how many it is. It's 3 series, which is like
That's
a
how British shows
season
do it.
in the UK, and they usually do like six per series. I thought the last season was a bit of a ho hum. I thought the end of it was a little really, but I mean it was good. I thought it was good. And
Good.
I started something else. Into the Badlands.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you say that kind of with a little tinge there. Can you explain that?
Well, I started it this afternoon, and I was so tired I fell asleep. So I'm going to have to start it again.
Try again.
Is the problem there? It
Gotcha.
seemed really cool. I really liked the costuming from what I saw, and the story seemed really interesting. But then my body was just like, Beth, you've been up for too many hours. Go to sleep now. And I said, okay. And then I woke up and it was time for podcast.
Yay! Cool.
So that's what I have for
Sweet.
the day.
Rock on. Have you streamed anything else besides today?
Yeah, I streamed. Nailed It season 3. We started that. That's amazing.
Funny about Nailed It is you had just told me about that show last week,
Yeah.
and I was at the friend's house who I was at yesterday.
Did you watch
his
some?
wife and some of the girlfriends that were there were watching it, and no, I wasn't watching it. We were having man talk. I'm just kidding. We were
right. You were
we were definitely like separated. Like we were all talking about F1 racing and other stuff.
right.
And they
Dudes
were in there watching Nailed
in
It.
the smoking room, and the ladies were in
Right.
the,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but it was just funny that this is that show that they told me about the other week.
I really think you should view at least one episode. You will laugh.
Yeah. I think Crackhead Blues watched it maybe without me. So
Probably.
Oh,
And
check it
cool.
out.
I think there might be new episodes of Jeopardy on Netflix, guys, if that's a thing that you like to watch.
Dude, I love Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on there the other day. Like, who's watching Jeopardy reruns? Like
I
that
am.
seems
Hey.
okay.
I have got a
stand
plethora
corrected.
of useless information.
Right? Like,
I
have,
guess you could learn stuff by watching it.
Yeah,
you could
I
learn stuff.
I put it on when I go to sleep, and then I'm learning while I'm sleeping, and then I'm even smarter when I wake up.
Uh-huh. That old trick.
Yep. I should
all
really be
in there
doing it with my
somewhere.
lines.
But
Nope. Jeopardy.
nope.
I'll wake up and be like, what is Lake Titicaca?
I remember that. I remember that episode, actually. Oddly enough. At the mouth of the Amazon River.
Right?
The largest...
Oh dear.
I only remember Beavis and Butthead joking about Lake Titicaca.
Oh, thank you for that, Beth.
Anytime. I can cornhole you with the best of them.
Absolutely. You're good at this.
Yeah, there was a very large part of my life where I just talked like Beavis and Butthead to make my dad laugh for like hours on end. So
That sounds like you. I should have you do a show like only as Beavis and Butthead. one
I
day.
don't think you would find it as amusing as you think it would, as you would think it would. But I have perfected. Like, I'm really good at Beavis and Butthead. I'm really good at Cartman. There are
Oh,
a
you
couple
have
of
a
those.
great Cartman.
I had a solid fat bastard for a long time.
You did. I remember your fat bastard.
All my really good impressions.
Oh, I think my favorite was definitely the Cartman.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite. Definitely.
So, all right.
Got it. Well,
So
hey,
who
I
else is
streamed.
streaming what?
We finally finished season 3 of The Magicians.
Oh,
And you know what? Did you ever watch the Police Academy? Do you remember them? They started out.
Absolutely.
They started out R-rated and ended up with like PG,
Yeah.
almost to G, or whatever.
Yeah, they
so
got real watered down.
they did. This is the same thing with The Magicians.
Oh.
Starts out pretty like, whoa, I can't believe that's on television, to, oh, wow, this is actually not too bad.
So, a full
Police
disclaimer
Academy.
there. I watched the first season of The Magicians on Sci-Fi, and I was never like, I can't believe this is on television. I must clutch my pearls
Clutch
and
your
shock.
you clutching the pearls.
Yep, always pearl clutching.
Well, maybe it was maybe they just released it differently on Netflix.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's possible.
Maybe. Yeah. But I mean, I guess it wasn't too bad, I suppose. But it got out of like their sexual stuff and then got into like the real magic stuff, which was more fun and then it got dark.
Did it get? Oh, I was gonna say, did it get less depressing? Because it was pretty depressing to me.
Now, it did get less depressing, and it got more an actual something they could do. So this last season is where they went on a quest to find all 7 keys, and it took 13 episodes to do it, and it was good. They did a good job. Yeah. So probably we'll have a season.
Just for the listening audience, the only person that didn't hear that burp was the guy that did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
It took me a second to figure that out.
Yeah,
But now I
yeah.
have it.
Yeah, now you got it.
Got it.
But I enjoyed this last season. It was really good. I don't know if they're going to have another season. I feel like maybe that their storyline has run amok.
Well, I
And
think there were
there's-
3 books, so
Oh, okay. So it's gone. Got
I
it.
don't
3
know
seasons,
that it's
3 books.
gone.
Didn't
I
stop
mean,
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Well, that's
Hold
true,
on
huh?
Just a second, and I'll see.
She's like, I'm going to double check that information for you because
Internet movie database.
Because that's what I do.
that's what she does.
It looks like there is a season 4,
Oh,
so
sweet. All
get
right.
ready for that.
Yeah, I'll get ready for that. All right, cool. Well, we started Game of Thrones. We got through the first 40 minutes of the first episode.
Wait, are you talking
yes.
about the first 40 minutes of the first episode of this season?
Of this
or-
season.
Okay.
Of this season.
Even though we determined that you skipped a season.
No, we didn't skip a season.
Just
I
forgot
watched
a bunch of stuff.
I
Oh,
did
okay.
forget a bunch of stuff,
Okay.
but then we watched hey, this is what happened in the past, and we were like, oh yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
call that the last week on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause
Well,
they
we
always
watched
say
the
at the beginning, last week on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. So we did that. We last week on Grey's Anatomy. So we saw it all, and we're like, okay. So we watched the first 40 minutes. Penny fell asleep, so we had to turn it off so she can finish watching the whole thing.
Huh.
Which we'll probably finish that episode tonight,
Cool.
maybe. Start a new episode and turn it off after one of the scenes was over, and then that's kind of how we watch things.
Yeah, you
We-
get to a stopping point and then you go to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how that
Or
works.
you
Unless
stay
you're
up late
watching
like
Jeopardy.
Yeah, or you stay up late like Crackhead Blue and I and complain the next morning, why did we stay up so late?
Why am I
Let's
Yeah.
not
so
do that again.
tired? Yeah.
And we do it
We-
all over again.
And
We've
then if
had
you
our
have
moments.
if you have a Google phone, it's like, were you asleep between this hour and this hour? And you say, yeah. And they're like, you were asleep for 4 hours and 30 minutes. And you're like, crap, why did you tell me I was fine till you told me how little I slept?
Yeah, thanks a bunch.
Yeah, thanks.
Isn't
apparently,
that
Charlie.
weird? The psychology behind that.
Yeah.
You figure out how little you slept. You wake up, you feel just fine, and then you're like, dude, I only got 4 hours and 10 minutes of sleep, man.
I'm wiped.
If I
Yep.
fall asleep, I'm warning you, man.
Don't roofie me with those times.
Or like it's really bad if you set your alarm and then you look at it and it's like, your alarm is set for 3 hours and 59
Yeah.
minutes. And you're like, no,
Oh, yeah.
I was
You're like,
fine.
that's it?
What movie was that? We don't roofie our partner.
That was a recent movie that we watched. Yeah, I don't remember, but it was a funny film. I was like, Beth is like, let me database that for
Yeah,
you.
let me look it up.
Yeah,
I'm going to take a stab in the dark, and it's that recent movie where the two girls are the ones teaching the other one how to, like, scam guys.
Oh, maybe.
it could be
The Hustle.
That's
The-
it.
Oh, no. You know what it was?
what?
I just realized I watched a whole season
Oh.
of a show,
Oh.
and it was on that season of Partners.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. We don't roofie our partners.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on my list because I actually enjoyed that.
There you go.
There you
well,
go.
who watched the book club?
I did.
Yay! All
It
right.
was hilarious.
Cool.
It was Sam and I watched it.
That was the ladies book club, right? It was a
Right.
movie, not
Okay,
a
50 Shades
yeah.
of Grey book club?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And it totally turns everything on its head. Like
Oh
you
yeah.
expect the happily married lady and her husband to like have all these spark moments, and they got nothing.
Yeah.
And the federal judge that's a total prude.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
like, wow. And then
Yep.
It's always
and
the
then
quiet
the
See, what did I say earlier?
the overprotected mom by her children who like just goes completely off the reservation. It
Yep.
was
Just goes
beautiful.
totally ham.
And then the other lady who has been like all the way to the left on everything, just like comes to center. It was a good movie.
It is a
Lots
good
of good
movie.
laughs.
Yeah.
Lots of fun sexual innuendos, and
Yeah.
it was cool. It was really a cool movie.
It's good for those adults.
Another, I watched the Wanda Sykes comedy special.
Oh yes, Wanda Sykes.
The first half of it, I mean, she comes out on stage and the first thing she says is, if you voted for Trump, that was your first mistake. And if you came here, you double effed up. And she proceeds to roast Donald Trump for the first half of that show.
Wow.
And it's amazing.
You know, he just adds to comedy.
Yeah.
And she didn't even bring up windmills. Didn't even touch windmills.
Yeah, that'd be the second hour. I mean,
So, and then the last was one season of a. It only had one season. It's called Partners.
yeah.
Kelsey Grammer
Oh,
and Martin Short
oh,
as law partners.
Oh,
I
dear.
gotta watch this.
Yeah.
And
I gotta watch
one
this.
of the episodes was this Ambien type thing. I don't know if you remember when the Ambien thing
Oh,
was
yeah.
happening.
People like waking up
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
sleepwalking and
Right, so
Yeah.
this lady and her husband come in, and she had an Ambien episode where she slept with his brother,
oh dear.
and Kelsey Grammer's like, no, couldn't be. Nope, 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 nope,
Yeah.
nope. And then I don't remember if it was Martin Short couldn't sleep, so he says, just take one of these, it'll help you sleep. And he wakes up and he's doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh,
And then they get in court, and it's about ready to get kicked out of court, dismissed by the judge. And he gives them, they take a lunch recess, and he gives them another one of these pills, and he's like, Exhibit A, and Martin Short is just doing all this crazy stuff in the courtroom. It really was it was a horribly, it was horrible writing, and it was not very well put together, but it was funny.
I have to see this.
Very good comedic value, and that's all it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah. I think I streamed the whole thing one night.
Oh wow. Okay. Insomnia streaming.
It's
Yeah.
it's a thing.
That's how you
Yeah.
knock out that. But that's how you knock out your favorite shows.
That's
true.
super true.
Good point.
Because that was the day I went into work, and I'm like, I only got 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Why do I have to be in front of Judge?
Yo. Oh gosh. Joe, are you streaming anything?
Nope. The only thing I stream that I'm streaming right now is just waiting for that next Chernobyl episode, and
Yep.
still going on that.
Got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Nothing else yet.
All right. Well, if we got nothing else, it's time for what we're gonna watch next week. Which I already saw this one. Rocket Man came out.
You're gonna watch
Bragger.
it again.
I would. Yeah.
I know
maybe.
you totally loved it, so I
It was really good. It was really good. But we'll probably see Godzilla, King of Monsters.
I'm gonna try to see Godzilla because Godzilla.
Yeah, that's
Classic. It's a classic love story
Yeah.
between.
A girl and
beast
her
and-
monster.
And,
yes.
Yeah.
and also
A girl
like
and her
they
monster.
have the Godzilla song. It's gonna be great.
Dude, wasn't that the best?
Did they put the Blue Oyster Cult song in there?
I believe so.
Oh my goodness, that
I
makes
think
it
If they
that,
didn't-
I think they
that
updated
would-
it.
that much better. Oh, it's not that one.
No,
I-
I hear it's wicked, wicked good. Like a friend of mine said, he just listened to it over and over for like 45 minutes.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
like, "Ooh, dedication."
For real, either that or he got his hands on a lot of edibles.
No, he's not a edible guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What else? Ma comes out.
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend.
Ma.
That's what I
Yeah.
call my mom. Ma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma!
It's gonna. She looks scary. The gal who plays
Yes,
Ma.
she does.
My mom is
Yeah.
also scary. If you piss off
Yeah.
my mom, you'll die.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to make your mom angry.
Ooh.
That's for sure.
She's the nicest
Octavia
lady ever.
Spencer.
Yeah, Octavia. She's awesome. She's
She
really
is
good.
very
Didn't she play the lady on Best of Enemies?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she did. Yeah, she was in that. She was also in. She was also in the movie about going into space.
Right.
The-
She was a calculator.
yeah, she was the calculator lady. Hidden
Treasure-
Figures.
Treasure
That's it.
Hansen,
Yeah. So
Not Octavia
Excellent.
Spencer.
no, wasn't she in there?
She wasn't
though?
a calculator. She learned how to work the
Yeah.
Yeah,
one of the computers.
She was still in it.
in Best of Enemies
Oh.
is Treasure P. Henson. Not
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
That's right.
My bad.
Thank you.
I apologize and thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
Cool. But that's all for next week. There's probably an independent film coming out that I know nothing about, and so
There usually
I didn't
is.
catch on to
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
they're independent,
So-
and then it's a surprise. Surprise!
Surprise!
everybody! Yeah.
So what do our box office numbers look like, Jimmy?
They're big.
I bet they're big.
Big numbers.
That
they're not-
Aladdin's huge.
They're not as big as they once were,
No.
but they're more balanced big.
Oh, okay. More balanced.
John Wick Chapter 3.
I watched it.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Tell us a little bit about it before
I
I
liked
break
it.
this. Your
It was
impression.
good. See, the thing is, I was not expecting like shining dialogue and extreme nuance of character development, because you go to see a John Wick movie to watch Keanu Reeves bang on things with hands and
Yeah.
guns. So
Yep.
it's not a screen gem. It's not everybody always says like Citizen Kane, but I enjoyed it. I just that scene where they're all fighting in like the room where they have all the collections of knives,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like they're just
Right.
porcupining each other.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, and there were. I think one of the best parts about it was just the audience, because it was pretty.
Yes!
cool. Everybody was just sitting there going, oh, ooh, ah, oh shit. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was our audience.
We had that.
Really fun.
We had that too.
Yep.
Yep. So,
That's awesome.
like I said, you're not going for like character arc. You're going.
You're not going for like an artistic film.
Yeah.
No.
It's
You're going
basically
for carnage.
just blasting people.
And it does
He
not
shot my dog.
disappoint.
I get it.
I get it. Exactly.
And I'm just wondering why nobody Kevlar'd up their dogs before now. Because
I know.
if I were a John Wick style character, my
Yep.
dog would have all the Kevlar. My dog
Yep.
would be
My
set.
my dog would know how to shoot a gun.
Right? I mean, okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
there's a movie called Shoot 'em Up that some people have seen and other people have not seen, which is pretty much every movie ever. But It's. I was saying that, and I realized, Jesus, Beth, come on.
You
now.
just described every movie
That's
ever
every
made.
movie in the history of man. Some people have
Some
seen it,
people have
other
seen
people
this.
have not.
Other people haven't.
Totally Yogi
Hey,
Berra.
I got 3 hours and 59 minutes sleep last night. Give me a break.
But you're all caught up.
Yeah, sure I am. So, this movie called Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen, and I believe it started out as a graphic novel. It's ridiculous. Like, they're just shooting at all times. This, like, guy finds a baby, and he has to protect the baby. So he's, like, always holding this little infant and just, like, blasting away at people. Like, while he's trying to feed the baby, he's shooting at people. It's ridiculous. It is the most ridiculous thing ever. And that was enjoyable. So if you want to watch that, you should, because some people haven't seen it. But it, like, I figure John Wick is like a step higher than that as far as, like, cinematic nutrition.
Of course.
Because,
Got
you know, I'm always going for cinematic nutrition.
Right. No cinematic junk food.
No, I'm saying you
I
should
have-
definitely watch cinematic junk food, but don't go to junk food expecting, like, quinoa.
Gourmet.
Nutrition.
Got it.
Yeah.
So here's my question. It's one word.
Yeah,
Horse.
I loved it. It made me think of True Lies,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but it.
True.
I mean, I'm always for something where you're just like, well, that was unexpected. Sign me up. I'll watch it again. I'll pay $50 for one. So I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Right. So John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, after the war, 24,600,000.
Wow.
See, that's pretty good.
In 2 weeks has grossed 101, a little over 101 million.
Wow.
Well,
That's pretty respectable.
2 weeks.
You know what my one gripe with John Wick is? Like, stop shooting dead people. Like, you are constantly running out of bullets and having to change your magazine. Stop, like, triple tapping dead people. They're already dead. Use those bullets on people who are shooting at you. Please continue.
Beth, thank you for saying magazine.
Oh. As opposed
Instead
to...
of clip.
Most people say clip.
Yeah.
Oh.
My brother is a gun boy.
Well, I appreciate it.
So holding on in third place, Avengers Endgame.
All right. Okay.
They still, in their fifth week, brought in a little over 17 million.
Speaking of fifth
There-
week, can I interject something real quick?
Absolutely.
Hellboy got pulled out of the theaters after 5 weeks.
What?
Aw.
Like, because of
The
low
cinematic-
attendance?
Their
Or-
run is already done.
Wow.
They are out of theaters already. That's how bad it bombed.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
So there was
Me
one
too.
time, what was it? I want to say it was the 13th floor. I worked at the movie theater, and they didn't even keep the movie in the entire week of the run.
What movie was it?
I think it was the 13th floor.
Wow.
That is
Like,
Not even the
it
entire
opened
week.
on a Friday, and by Wednesday, they were asking for another print of something to put in that theater.
Wow.
Oh man,
Yeah. I think it was the 13th floor.
that's pretty bad.
Okay.
I had never seen that before. I was like, damn, that movie must blow.
But yeah, Hellboy only made it 5 weeks.
Oh,
Dang.
So here's the really good news. Avengers Endgame is close to 800 million. Pretty
Sheesh.
respectable.
Yeah. Holy crap.
And pulling in first place
Aladdin.
is Aladdin.
Nice.
Right over 90 million.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show. Pretty good flick. I recommend going and seeing it.
Cool. And it's but it's a 4-day weekend, so I think they're going to count that in a little while. Like, we'll probably find out tomorrow what it's at. So I think right now for 4-day it's $112 million.
Wow.
John Wick is at 31 and Avengers Endgame is 22. So if you count the 4-day weekend, Avengers hit 803 million.
Oh, is that all?
Is that
Yeah.
domestic?
Domestic. That is
Wow.
only domestic.
Jeez. Book the cruise, guys.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Isn't that crazy?
That's bananas.
insane. Yeah, that's a lot.
Crazy like a fox.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jimmy, for the box office numbers.
Thanks, Jim. Sorry
Thank
to
you
interrupt.
guys for no.
Yes. Sorry.
I
about
like it when that happens actually,
Me too.
because it brings the box office to life.
Does.
That, though.
Um,
You shouldn't.
future films. What do you want to talk about? Because
Star Wars.
I got Star Wars. That is at the top of the list, by the way.
It's
I figured
coming,
you could-
Beth.
And
It's
there's
coming.
I know, it's so close. It's not.
We're getting closer.
But the
So-
way my schedule goes, it is. Because I'll, like, wake up after 4 hours and, 29
You're like, oh, shit,
minutes
it's
sleep,
December.
and it'll be December. But
Yeah.
they just released a bunch of pictures and stuff, too. So.
Yeah, I'm purposely not looking at those.
Oh, God, look, it looks so cool.
Don't.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
look
sure
at
they
them.
do. Crackhead Blues definitely looked at them.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
like,
she has.
I'm like trying not to look over and look at them. So
I'm not.
I'm just
I
gonna
wanna
send her
try
a
to,
picture
like-
right now.
I know it's almost impossible to go into everything blind these days, but I'm trying my best to just like. We actually had this conversation at dinner tonight, where we were talking about Star Wars and like how. Never in my history as a Star Wars fan have I heard so many people trying to apply all these theories and classic storytelling elements and
Right.
all this stuff, and I'm just like, guys, stop over analyzing it. Just
Yeah.
enjoy the story.
They
please.
literally
Like,
cannot.
it's killing it. It's killing it for people. I think that's where some of the hate comes from.
Yeah.
Is that everyone's tired of hearing about it, and it's
Well,
like
then
it never was
people-
like that before.
Yeah, well, I
And
see what you're
and
saying.
Blue said it's because the internet.
Absolutely.
Well,
I mean, look what happened with Game of Thrones too. It's like people made something
Mm-hmm.
that was huge, a juggernaut of entertainment, and
Yeah.
everybody watched it. And everybody's super pissed off about how the last season ended and how it was, super crappy. You
Yeah.
try writing something that unites the
Right.
goddamn world. You just do
Right.
that and tell me how
Yeah.
easy it is to make everybody happy.
bingo.
And it's
So-
like I understand, like, so my friends and I, we would talk about Star Wars and stuff, but we weren't trying to like dive in and go crazy with it. We
Right.
were just like, oh, that was cool when this happened, and remember when these guys, oh, that's related to that, and that guy knows that guy from this book, and like that's as far as we got. It was
Yeah.
all like fandom analyzing. It wasn't applying all these other weird things to it. And if that's what people are into, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to knock it, but I really feel like, to me, it's like I'm not interested in diving in that deep.
Right,
And,
the story of like Persephone and death, all that.
yeah,
is
just
not
tell
Star
me,
Wars.
just
It's
tell me a
different.
good story, make it make sense, and I'll be good.
Yeah,
There you go.
Show me a lightsaber, a couple blasters. Let's see some cool armor.
right.
Let the good guys win.
Let's do it.
a little
What's that?
shippy flippy, and we're
That's
good.
it. Yeah, let the good guys win.
They don't always have to, DJ.
Well, not at the beginning.
DJ likes a happy ending.
Happy ending.
Happy endings are fun.
I will be sad if things
yeah.
aren't a little happy.
I think that my happy ending is a ghost riding away on a horse.
Oh, gosh.
Because how could we go one episode without a ghost and a horse?
We gotta
We gotta
go.
bring it up.
Yeah.
DJ, there is a YouTube video. Guys, this is entertainment. There's a YouTube video series called, I think, Stories from the Ghost House.
Oh,
And he talks about ghost horses and everything. It's so
I don't
good.
want to see this.
Why
I don't
do
wanna
ghosts
know.
have sexy butts?
Oh gosh.
Sexy horse butts. It's
Sexy
ridiculous.
ghost horse butts?
It's the most ridiculous thing, and a lot of
Is it?
people won't like it because it's stupid, and I will fully
goofy.
admit to that. But it's ridiculously funny in like that stupid way, which we have proven that DJ enjoys that sometimes. So I think you should.
okay.
I'll send you a
You're
link.
gonna love it.
You could send me a link. That's fine.
You're gonna love it.
I'll try and love
Yeah.
it.
The Ghost House Cracker Barrel.
There is
Hey,
no try.
But hey, you got to look at this trailer? If you're talking about showing trailers, Beth, you're gonna love the art to driving in the rain.
Well, I think
'Cause it's-
someone needs to learn that because it's been raining here, and so many people.
Yeah, but the kicker is the main character is the dog.
What?
Yeah, Yep, there's a dog that goes through this person's life, and the person is a race car driver, and the dog loves going racing in the car.
Nice.
I'm gonna watch
I'm
it right
in.
now.
I'm in.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. It
It's
looks like it's gonna be a fun film.
puppy.
Oh, it
Oh,
grows
also,
up. Don't worry.
Future movies, The Dead Don't Die. Still looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's coming out soon too, because
I
that
think
does
June.
look good. Yeah.
Oh,
Or maybe July. I don't know.
There's a great film that I saw a trailer for called Late Night. This lady has a talk show, and she's drying up pretty much, and she's like this white chick that's rich, and people aren't understanding her much anymore. They don't relate to her, and she's not funny. You know how late night hosts are supposed to be kind of funny, right? Well, she hires an Indian woman to write jokes, and she becomes funny again. It's called Late Night. It looks like a really good film. So,
Late Night?
Looks like there's a lot of boardroom scenes.
There's a few boardroom scenes because they have to. They're writers, so they have to sit and write.
And what was the movie you mentioned before that?
Oh,
How
The
Drive
Art
in the
to
Rain?
Driving in the Rain.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. That one's going to be a good one as well. So, one that looks really weird, Good Boys. It's about these kids. They're like 14 or whatever, middle school kids that are like cursing up a storm, locking security guards indoors with a dildo, and
Oh yeah, that looked great.
it looks hilarious. Can you imagine being in a film
Yeah.
you're not allowed to go to because you're too young?
A big purple dildo.
I don't know what color it was.
Yeah, I vividly
Yeah.
remember
Where,
it.
yeah, they're like, you can't even watch your own trailer because you're too young.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not old enough to go see your movie. It's like, okay. So that ought to be interesting. A bunch of kids cursing up a storm and doing all that stuff, which they do anyway. I mean, I've been to a middle school. I've heard it. So, but it looks like it might be funny. And you know, they also don't know what they're doing. You know, the trailer, they're typing in how to kiss, and they're like, well, why don't we look at this? And they spell PORB backspace N. Sorry, that was just funny. For somebody who can't spell, like, it's actually even more funny. So,
a full disclosure: I was not listening to any of that because I was watching the trailer for The Art of Racing in the Rain.
that's
The Art of
okay.
Driving in the Rain?
It's called
all right.
The Art of Racing in the Rain.
The Art of Racing in the Rain.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Racing in the Rain?
Yep.
Oh,
And
see, totally ruined that.
sorry.
Oh well, no worries.
It looks pretty good. I have sad feelings. I bet that dog doesn't make it, but
Oh, I hope he does.
I hope he does.
They never do.
He's gonna be old by the end of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Joe with the voice of reason.
I didn't hear what you said.
They
Joe.
don't.
They always do.
They don't.
No, I
Oh.
said they never do.
Oh,
They never
yeah.
do.
Because
It's a plot point. Oh man, this dog that I love so much, it's gone.
everyone gets all squishy and attached to the
Yeah,
doggies.
because everybody knows, most people know how that feels.
Because it's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, why don't we tell everybody what we're going to talk about next week?
Okay.
Oh,
Star
on
Wars.
that note, shall we?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Hey, why don't we talk about
Star Wars.
fantasy movies? Your favorite fantasy movies?
That's what I just
Okay.
said. Star Wars.
Fantasy.
Oh, is that not? That's sci-fi, right? Technically.
Well, it's sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
Now,
okay. So now that you're an official cast member,
dude, you're gonna hate me when you start bringing these things up. I
yeah,
guarantee it.
there's
Yeah.
that. But also,
Don't deny it or anything, Beth. Hey, thanks.
no, I actually like it because you keep us somewhat in like in our lane. Otherwise,
I feel like
we'll-
there's too much gray area.
I don't
with
know
your guys'
anybody
things
keeping me in
sometimes.
my lane,
yeah,
honestly.
that's because DJ's lane is the planet. But
It's my world and you're all living in it.
so I see what you're saying. If I feel like though, if I can come up with a good enough logical rebuttal as to why something should be included in the list, I feel like you'll at least consider it before throwing it on the floor.
Sure.
Yeah, see?
Sounds good to me.
So, like,
So-
when I hear the term fantasy,
You think like Willow?
That. Yep.
Like sword and sorcery?
Medieval stuff with magic.
Well,
That's fantasy.
Okay, but see, that's not all fantasy has that in it.
But that's what makes it fantasy.
Well, if you have a
Like,
fantasy,
Give me an example. That's not that. Then that's fictional. That's like
Adrift.
that could have happened.
Oh my god.
the movie that comes out this weekend, Rocket Man, has a lot of fantasy in it.
Okay, so I think where you're confused on that is he's having fantasies.
Well, you'll have to see.
Like,
Well,
okay.
the fantasy movies.
Yeah,
We're not saying where the fantasy has to fit in.
right.
If there's a fantasy and it's in the movie, part of the movie, the plot of the movie,
Yeah.
But see,
it's in
that's,
a way, shape, or
that's
form
Joe
connected.
is saying that is not what we're saying.
Fantasy films are films that belong to a fantasy genre with fantastic themes, usually magic, supernatural events, mythological, folklore, or exotic fantasy worlds.
Did you just
Yeah,
look
that
that
sounds
up,
great.
Joe?
He did.
I
He
did.
I'm good with
You know what
this.
you know what the beautiful thing is about that?
Dark Crystal counts with that.
Ooh,
encompasses
you
everything
guys,
that
they have
we've
a
talked
release date
about.
for the Dark Crystal on Netflix.
They do have a release date. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just a second. I got
she's
really
like,
excited.
So while she's looking up that release date, 512 Podcast or shout out at tfwmovies.com or any of the social medias at TFW Movies. Send us your list of your favorite fantasy movies, and we'll stick them up on the show. What is the release date of Dark Crystal?
On Netflix.
It's
On
like,
Netflix.
It's like in June, I think.
It's like in June.
Okay, so the thing is, I can always find stuff faster on my phone than on the computer. This is ridiculous.
Oh, whoops.
So,
Sorry.
top examples of fantasy movies.
Thank you.
Do you need that, or are we
Yeah,
going to use
sure.
that category and not give people answers?
I don't think we'll give. I mean, I think I'm good with letting them decide.
I think people should decide.
Yeah.
All right, but
August
quick
30th,
fact:
2019. See?
Quick-
So much faster on my phone.
There you
Rocket
go.
Man's not on that list. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. So plug something. Hey, the Standard Tattoo Shop, Big Checho.
Checho!
He is the man.
He's a Guinness Book World Record holder.
Is
Just
he?
saying.
Cool.
Is he? What is it for?
Isn't that like the most tattoos?
Photo realism tattoos in an 8-hour period.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. And I totally believe that. That's just insane.
Yeah,
He's good.
I've known Checho for many years.
Yeah.
And he is good, folks, man.
Many
He is.
moons.
He has the Standard Tattoo Shop, which is in Chula Vista, California.
On Broadway, baby.
And he is actually world-renowned tattoo artist, and he does our artwork, and he's awesome. He
Many
does that for
Bothans
us.
died to bring us this information.
What? Who did? Oh my
Thank you,
gosh.
Mon Mothma.
Yes. So anyway, we just want to say thanks a bunch, Big Checho. What else? Plug something there, Joe.
Oh, hey, yeah. If you want to come hang out in our Twitch channel, my Twitch channel specifically, you can follow that over at www.twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. We play video games, we do music requests, we have a good time, we chat it up. You can find myself and Crackhead Blue in there.
Yeah, she's in there.
She's in there pretty much every night. She's there. She's keeping the conversation going. She's having fun with you guys. It's a good time. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do it starting at about 7 Pacific Standard Time on your dial of your watch, where it tells you that you're gonna only sleep for 3 hours because you stayed up and watched my stream.
Yo. All right. Well, hey, thank you, audience, especially like our Patreon members there, Crackhead
thank
Blue
you,
and
ladies.
Coda Abs. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank Joshua Struthers, Big Checho, And then our cast members, DJ Mickey, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine,
That's me.
and newest guy, Joe Ray.
Yeah.
Yay! Also want to thank Dorothy Fielden,
That's my mom.
Jackie Harris,
Hey.
and Penny Mickey. And I really want to thank you, the listening audience. You guys are da bomb. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Wow.
And spread the good
Da-bomb.
word.
Yeah,
That's right.
If I was going to say anything, Beth would beat me to it.
Thank you very much. Cut.